Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business, then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine. A lawyer is an honest employment, so is mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
And for 'tis but fitting that we should protect
I already have.
since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black
Too
Wall,
late
that
for
set
you.
word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy
1,000
that I'll
pardons.
soften the evidence.
Tom Gagg, sir,
my apologies.
is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book him. For Tom Gagg, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. But I can get more by her staying in.
Betty has brought more goods into our loftier than any crime of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women skate. Local sportsmen always let us see any partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. Was to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly built.
'Tis woman that seduces all mankind. Like her we first were taught our evening arts. The very light we cheat when both she's gone. She tricks us of our money with our hearts. Woman that seduces all mankind. Like her we first were taught our evening arts. The very light we cheat when both she's gone. She tricks us of our money with our hearts. Like wolves by night, we roam for prey and face every cause to private life. She's a love like law, a one by night, and here it must be feeding to our hearts. For her like wolves by night, we roam for prey and practice every cause to private life.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
Dutch courage on the did she?
Well, make haste and you get boys. And my friends. Well, I love to make them easy one way or other.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a mob.
Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But all away, for 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Come, please!
Over there! That man there! Seize him! A man was killed in the upper balcony. I've done no wrong. I searched him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon.
No
No
pushing,
pushing,
please.
Patience, please!
Let us through.
Peace, friends. There is no danger.
Try to remember.
I must agree that effort is not wanting. We are not in the old world.
It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing in there?
We must leave at once.
Order! We must have order! Peace, friends. There is no danger. Imbecile!
Where are you going?
I'll search in on here. You search down there. Very well. Find anyone, give a shout.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.